What's going on? This is Pedram, and in this video, I want to talk about the fundamentals of internet marketing. And in this video, these are really the pillars of internet marketing. These are really the most important part of internet marketing. And if you can implement what I'm about to share with you in this video, then you will be able to differentiate yourself from the rest of the competition, and you will be able to run laps around them, because the fundamental is absolutely key in any business. And I'm going to share you the most important things, the things that's going to matter the most, and the things that's going to make the biggest impact in your business. So these are the primary pillars of internet marketing, and it's really life changing. So let's get into the training, and I hope you enjoy this training, because these are critical for your success in your online business. So what's the one thing you need before anything else to make money in your business? What's the one thing? Come on, make a guess what that one thing is that's going to differentiate you and make you a lot of money. So, and here's my challenge to you. I'm gonna make a deal with you. I will give you the best sales and marketers in the world. I will give you the best people, the best copywriters. These people charge $100,000 for one piece of copy. They are that good. They are very good. And I'll give you the best phone salespeople that you could ever have. And I give you the best marketing people you could ever have. These people are expert in what they do. I'll give you all of that, and I'll give you anything else you want. And me, I just need this one thing to do much better than you. So what is that one thing that if I have at my disposal, I will do so much better than you, even though you have the best marketers and the best copywriters in the world? What's that one thing? Have you guessed? What is that one thing? Have you guessed? Come on, make a few guess for yourself to see what that one thing is. So what's that one thing? Here it is. If you guess right, well done. So starving crowd. What we need in our business is a starving crowd. Starving crowd is absolutely key, critical, and what we are selling needs to be needed by the people. It's about the right audience. Do people need and want what you are selling? So starving crowd is absolutely key in your business, because what you're selling needs to be needed. It's no point you trying to sell something that is not necessary and is not needed. So let's say, for example, I am selling you some kind of fine dining gourmet, and you've already eaten, and I give you this fine gourmet which is absolutely amazing, and I say, here we go, you can buy this off me, and I have a big table of it, and you already eaten, so you don't really need food. Do you think you're going to buy what I am selling? Maybe a couple of you will, but most of you won't. Now let's say, for example, that I am you haven't been eaten for 3 weeks, and you are absolutely starving, and I have these very bad average food that I am selling, and I double the price, because it's the only thing available, and you haven't been eaten for 2 weeks. Do you think you will buy from me? Of course you will. So before you do anything, you gotta realize, do people want and need what I'm selling? So it's about having the right audience. It's about having the right people in front of what you're offering. It's no point selling something to someone that's not interested and has no need or desire for that one particular thing. You could be the best internet marketer and salesperson in the world. If what you're offering if you offering the wrong thing to the audience, they won't buy. So no matter how good you are on the phone, on copywriting, on marketing, If you are offering something that is not needed, is not being desired, or doesn't solve any problem, then the people are not going to buy. So it's about finding the right audience with the right offer. What you're selling should be needed, should be want to the people that are looking for your or solution, or looking for your products and service. It's not so much about ideas, it's more about the market and what the market wants. So have you ever seen a lot of these people, they saying, oh, if I can just find the right idea, I can go ahead and make a millions. And these people uh, don't really get the whole game of really how it works, because it's not so much about ideas, it's about what the market wants. You could have the best ideas in the world. If the market doesn't want that idea of what you're selling, then you will have a hard time selling it. So you have to think about your audience. You have to think about, do the audience that I'm having want what I'm offering? Do they in need of my product and service? And we go into the food example. uh, if you're showing your offer to a hungry crowd, to a starving crowd, then they are interested, even though you have no good phone or sales skills in hand. So it's about showing the right offer to the right person. I want to clear a myth that people have online, that they think that the computer just gonna they think making money online is about just sitting in front of a computer and just pressing a few buttons, and the computer is going to uh, pump out some cash. It's not true. That's not gonna happen. The only way you will make money is from people. Internet is only a way to reach people and to market to people and sell them stuff. You will not be able to sit in front of your computer, and your computer itself is not going to pump out cash for you. um, People will. So you got to understand people. People are the one that buy your product. Money comes from other people. So let me clear this myth. Money does not come from a computer or the internet. Money comes from the people. You sell something to the people. You overcome some need, some problem, give them a solution to a problem, and they will give you money in return. So people give money in exchange to product and services that solve problems and bring for them a certain result. In other words, when you bring value to people, they will exchange their money for the value that you're creating. And they got to need the value you're giving more than the money itself. So it needs to be valuable enough for them to exchange the money for the value you are giving out. You got to think real people, real needs behind computer screens, rather than a computer that pump out cash. So think about real people with real problems, with family, with insecurities, with desires, with wants, with dogs, with children, with sadness, with happiness. You got to really think people behind your computer screen, rather than the computer itself pumping cash. So think, put yourself into their position and think for them. Think, okay, what do these people want? What kind of problem they have? What they need to solve? What kind of desire they have? How can I help them overcome and reach their goals in exchange for their money? How can I help these people? And think in terms of real people, instead of just clicks, digits, and thinking that the money is just going to come from the clicks and all of that stuff. So think real people with real needs that need to create an income online, and then you will be able to go much further than the rest of the people. So this is from Prairie Marshall, and this is absolutely key for your success in the business. And all it is called traffic conversion and economics. So traffic plus conversion equals sales. Um, and this is an 80-20 principle. So basically what he's saying is 20% of your effort is going to produce 80% of your result. So the 20% of the things you do are going to create 80% of the result you are giving out. So this is a triangle, and C is for conversion, T is for traffic, and E for economics. And if you have this formula, you will be able to really differentiate yourself, and you're going to uh, make lot more profit online than if you just guessing everything. And I'm going to go into details on how this actually works and how you can really utilize this to your advantage. So now, as long as we make more money than we spend on traffic, then is good and we are profitable. So let's go back to this for a second. So in order for your business to work, you need traffic. You need traffic, and traffic is just basically another word for eyeballs. So people, real people behind your computer, behind computers, and clicking and seeing your website. So you need traffic. Then you need conversion. So your website needs to be able to convert the traffic uh, into conversion to into it needs to convert the traffic into buyers, so people that take out the credit card and start paying you. And you finally have economics. So economics is the traffic expenditure. That's basically you putting £1 or $1 in, and you're getting back out $2. So as long as you can put one in and get two, you're always going to make a profit. So like I said, it's not just about clicks, it's about the right people who are in need in what you're offering. Who is the audience? Ask yourself. So ask yourself, who is the right audience I'm trying to offer? So if you're selling some kind of make money or some kind of dating product, who you want to target? Who is your target market? Who are you going after? Ask yourself this, and because it's critical. Like I said before, money only comes from people. Your marketing should come from your heart, like you're talking to a real person, because you are talking to a real person. You shouldn't just sit behind your computers and just talk to a computer. You're talking to real people in the real world, just sitting behind their laptops or computers. So it's about getting your offers in front of the right people. You need to be able to put your offers in front of the right people. And it's not about traffic. So if you have lots of traffic coming to your website, if you, let's say you're getting about a million clicks a year coming to your website, if your website is not good enough and cannot able to convert this traffic into buyers, people that take out their credit card and buy, then is no point how much traffic you get. So it's about conversion. Even though traffic is fundamental in your business and you need to drive traffic in order to get result, it's more about conversion. It's being able to conversion is about persuading someone who visit your website to take out their credit card and send you some money. And this is a big skill to learn. You need to learn to convert people into customers. And if you can do that, and it will differentiate you. You learn how to convert. Now, economics. It's not about how much you make in your business. It's about how much you keep. So there are lots of business people out there who make a lot of money, but they don't get to keep it. They have small profit margin, like 10% or something. In your business, you want to be keeping most of what you make, 50, 60, 70% of what you make. Now, that's not always possible, but in an online business, you can, because of the way it's set up, especially selling information and becoming an information marketer. So it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And in order to go and grow your business, you need to be able to know how to do that. You need to spend $1 and get back out two. So don't focus on how much you make. Focus how much you net or how much you keep. If you just get if you just focus on your numbers too much and you just focus on how much you bring in, that's not gonna help you take your business to next level. You got to focus on how much you get to keep or how much you get to net. So what's your net profit? That's the number you need to focus on. That's what economic really is. It is profitable. Are you keeping the big portion of what you make? So it's profit. Economics is simply profit. Are you keeping the most of what you make, or you just putting it back into your business, or you just going as an expenditure? Because it really doesn't matter if you're making 100 million a year if you're only getting to keep 1 million. It really doesn't matter. You're probably better off making 5 million and getting to keep 3. So it's about how much you keep, and it's not so much about how much you make. If you're not, you can't keep spending money to go and get new audience and grow. So if you're not keeping money, if you're not making enough profit, then you will not be able to go and grow your business. You will not be able to go market more and spend more money on traffic and get new audience and grow your business. So you need to have a right economics. You need to be making profit in order to go and grow your business. If you losing money, there is no way you can grow your business. So you gotta be making profit in order to go and grow your business. On the other hand, if you spend 100 and get back at 200, how long can you keep on doing that? So let's say you spend $100 on advertising, on marketing, and you get back out $200. How long can you keep on doing that? You can do that forever, right? Like, if you can spend 100 and get back out 200, are you going to keep putting 100 and get 200 back out? Of course you're going to do that. You're going to do that forever, for as long as that works. And this is how you scale you keep repeating and put back in your business what you make and grow bigger. So this is how you grow your online business, uh, by putting what you make back into the business, and putting your putting in your profit back into the traffic and back into the marketing and growing bigger. So let's say you make 100, you put 100, then you get 200, then you put 200, then you get 400, so on. So you gotta keep repeating and put back into your business in order to be able to grow and get your online business to scale. As long as you figure out how to fix the economics, you are good to go. So in your business, the three triangle that I just set for on Perry Marshall: traffic, conversion, and economics. If you can get the economic part right, which is for every dollar you put in, get back out 2, then you're going to make a lot of profit. Then you can keep putting more money into traffic, more money into your marketing, and you're going to make back much more. So you got to focus on the economics, and for every dollar you put in, get back out 2. In the beginning, in your business, cash is king. You got to focus on bringing in money. Now, let me clarify something about focusing on too much cash. The businesses that focus on the numbers will die by the numbers. So even though cash is important, and you want to focus on numbers and the revenue you bring in, and it's critical to monitor that to grow your business to the next level, you have to focus more on helping and solving people's need rather than just making money. So people don't care about how much money you make. People care about how can you help them. So just after you focus on your customers and the people you helping, the next thing you want to focus on is your numbers. And in the beginning, cash is king. You want to focus on sales and marketing, because these activities are the activities that's going to make you grow your business and going to help you uh, hire people and etc. You got to focus on cash in the beginning, because you have a lot of expenditure in your business. You need to make cash by always being promoting mode. So you got to be always in promoting mode. And if you see best entrepreneurs in the world, like Richard Branson or Jeff Bezos, these guys are always in promotion mode, because they trust their own values and they know what's right. So they're always selling. You have to always learn to be in promoting mode as an entrepreneur. so you can scale, put money on traffic, and hire the right people. So you gotta be in promotion mode, because if you're not generating enough sales in your business, if you're not generating enough cash in your business, then your business is going to die out, and you won't be able to go out there and help more people, and you won't be able to hire the right stuff, and you won't be able to spend money on traffic, and you won't be able to grow your business. Without sales, you cannot grow your business, full stop. You need to focus on sales so you can go out there and help more people. You need to focus on building your cash reserves for so you can so you have money just in case something happen, and focus on that. You need to focus on creating as much cash as possible. Just off the primary focus, it should be helping solving your customers need. Just after that, you need to focus on cash, because if you don't have cash, I'm sorry, you cannot help people anyway. You cannot grow your business anyway. One of the most important lessons is most of your profit comes from repeat buyers, not so much new customers. In other words, people that bought from you already know, like, and trust you. 80%, in fact, 80% of all your profit is going to come from repeat customers, going to be come from you, the people that already buy from you. The most expensive thing in your business is going and selling to new customers, finding new customers. That's the most expensive thing. Once you learn how to sell to the people once, then you will have much easier time selling to them the second time, because they already know, like, and trust you. They already know you're there for them and can help them. So instead of focusing on the new customers so much, and a lot of people do that online, you got to focus on your existing customer, the people that already bought from you. And like I said, 80% of your profit comes from your existing customers. It's much easier to sell more product to your existing customer than to go and get new ones. So every time in your business, you should look at how you can sell to your existing customer rather than going out then getting new ones first. So first, go and look at how you can sell more. Then go and look for how you can get new ones. The most expensive sale is the first sales. So in the beginning, the first sale is going to be the hardest, because they don't know, like, and trust you. But once they get their foot through the door, then they're going to keep buying from you. So what does that say to you? What does that say to you about repeat customer? What does that say to you? How can you utilize that in your business? Find additional way to help them and sell them more product and services. So now you know this. Now you got to find additional ways to help them to help them and sell to them more products and more services, because these people already know you. Find way different ways you can help them and you can charge them. Okay, so like I said, people are much more likely to buy when they buy from you already once. If you want to make a lot of money, then really help people from your heart, solve their problem. So you got to really focus on people and how you can help them solve the problem. The more people you help, the more you help them solve the problem. And if you help them solve overcome one problem and give them the solution, and they go and apply and they get the result they want, then they're happy to pay you and spend more money with you. So help them with your business, with what you're offering, help them get result, and I'm sure they will pay you more for additional product and services to help them overcome different problems. Now we get into choosing your market. What are the big niches out there? The biggest niches are weight loss, fitness, anything to do with health. This is probably going to be $1 trillion niche soon. So massive opportunity there. If you have passion for that niche, you can go into that. Then you have the make money, financial education, stock market, etc. And this is also a big niche. Then you got that's beauty, anti-aging, that's health and fitness again. And then you have dating and relationship. These are massive niches that the potential is you could make millions of dollars online if you're serious and if you're willing to do the work. Now, not everyone gonna make that much because that takes commitment, but you could if you have the if you choose to. So first of all, you gotta choose a niche that has a potential to grow, to scale to millions. Now there is a lot of small niches out there that you can make good money, but it's not ongoing. You cannot keep on making money because it's not big enough. So you gotta make sure before you get into this business, choose a niche that is big, that has the opportunity, has a chance, potential to make millions and millions, and you'll be good to go. Because there's a lot, almost everybody have these needs. Everybody want to look healthy. Everybody want to make money. Everyone want to be look beautiful, anti-aging, and etc. And dating and relationship. Everyone want to do good with the dating part of their life. There are always going to be people who are interested in solving their problems in the above niches. So people always need it. Make sure you choose a niche that have potential to scale. You can scale to millions if you want to. And for example, I give you my example. My niche is the money making and the financial education niche. So I'm passionate about this niche. What makes you passionate about your niche? What makes you happy about your niche? What do you like? What makes you happy? What are you interested to talk about? Choose a niche you are passionate about. That will get you much more further than if you choose a niche that just you want to make money. Choose a niche that you understand. So choose something that you understand and you know a lot about. It's no point choosing a niche that you don't know nothing about. Now, if you're starting out, you have to start from somewhere. By all means, choose anything that you like. But if you have understand a niche, you have more chance. You will be able to do better. And I want you to realize every struggle is an education in your niche that's going to help you sell better. So if you are starting right now and you're struggling and you're kind of saying, oh, this is tough work and this is hard work and I kind of don't get this, then you got to realize your greatest struggle is going to become your greatest gift later on down the line because it's going to help you understand your market. And the people that understand the market do much better than the people who don't. So know that every struggle is good and it's going to help you sell better. So it's okay. Just hang in there and use every struggle to your advantage. Because, for example, in my niche, I know exactly what people want. I know the people that want to start online business. I know the people have some kind of problem they want to overcome their financial freedom, and I know their struggles because that person was me. I started off struggling. I started off having a hard time. I started off not doing well. So I know what the people want because that person used to be me. So my struggle helps me to understand people, and that's going to help me with my marketing. Is this good? Are you taking value from this? Leave a comment below. So am I giving you value? Are you enjoying this? If you are, just leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this. The secret to taking your business to the next income level, you need to figure out how to transcend the raw exchange of time for money through creating a system that works for you and leveraging other people's effort. So you gotta learn how to stop exchanging your time for money because that's what poor people do. They go and get a job, which is you're basically what you're doing is you're selling your time for money. And since there is only a certain amount of time in a day, you are limited to making a certain amount of money. And you're getting a paid, you're basically selling hours, not even selling time. Like you're selling your life away when you have a job because your time is limited and is running out every day, getting closer. So you gotta find out a way to create a system and leverage other people's efforts. So hire other people to work for you instead of you going and selling your own time. And that's why you cannot get rich from a job, because you're exchanging your time for money, and there is a ceiling to that. There is a limit to that. You only can do 16 hours a day. There's only so much you can do in one day. So you got to realize that. And it's never going to take you to where you want. Job is not going to take you to where you really want to go in life. So the vehicle to do it is a business. You got to start a business that's going to take you to where you want to go. Job is not the answer. And losers usually get a job because anyone can get a job. And you got to automate that. You need to create a system that does a job without you. So you in your business, you want to, if your business needs you, then your business is not a business, it's just a job. Because you're showing up again, and then it needs you to give your time away. So your business needs to be able to operate without you. It needs to be able to go on without you in order for it to be successful and grow. It needs to be able to maintain and grow without you. And that's a good business. It shouldn't need you to grow, because again, that's a job. It's not a business. For example, in an online business, how do you automate it so it can run without you? Doing an automated webinar. So automating a webinar that you will just go and present a presentation to an audience and makes you money non-stop 24 hours a day. That's automated. That's a business that works without you. Writing a 20 days autoresponder sequence that goes out automatically. So 20 days autoresponder sequence that goes out automatically is a way to automate your business and get it off the ground. It's a way to get your business to work without you. Okay, so this is an example. Another way, how to bring other people on board who can make phone calls and sell for you for a commission. So again, this is leveraging other people's effort. Bring in other people to sell for you and give them a commission. They happy and you're happy. Write 20 emails so goes out automatically without you interfering. Automated webinar. All this goes without you. So this is an example of automating your business and making it work without you. If you want to be rich, you need to find a way to create a system that works without you. So now you get to a traffic. When it comes to traffic, you have two choices. Traffic, another word is eyeballs. Is people sitting behind the computers clicking. So you have two choices. You have paid or you have free traffic. Now, free is not really free because it takes a lot of time, lot of your time. For example, making YouTube videos for YouTube is not really free because it takes a lot of time, and it's just like a job because you're doing a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time for it to work, even though it can be a good idea to make videos. But it takes a lot of time to create those videos and put them out every day. Or maybe posting on Instagram on a daily basis is good, but it takes the time. The best way to generate traffic is to use paid advertising, paid marketing, because it's the fastest way. It's the way you can scale. Now, let me give you an example of what you really want in a paid traffic and why you should choose paid traffic instead of free traffic. The best people in the game, the best entrepreneurs, they use paid traffic, and they try to stay away as much as trying to do free traffic, because free traffic is takes a lot of time. So it's not the most efficient way to go about it. Now let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, you're standing in front of a vending machine. You have $2 in your hand. You put that $2 inside the vending machine to get a drink. Now, The vending machine doesn't give you the drink you want, and instead of giving you the $2 back, it will give you $1.80 back. Now you get that money and you're kind of upset, and you put that money back into the vending machine, and this time you're more upset because you're choosing a cheaper drink. Now you choose cheaper drink, you put that money back into the vending machine, and then again it doesn't give you the drink you need, and it will take 20 cents of your money and it give you back out 160. How long can you stand there in front of that vending machine and keep on doing that? Not very long, right? You cannot do that for a very long time. So now let's say, for example, you're standing in another vending machine. This one is more new, and you put back in $2. You get the drink you want, and then it gives you the $2, and then it gives you a 20 cents extra, so it gives you a $2.20. And this time now you choose more expensive drink, and you put the 220 in, and you get the more expensive drink, and this time it gives you $2.40. Now how long can you keep on doing that in front of that vending machine? Forever, right? You can do that for as much as that vending machine keeps giving you more change and more money. When you can do that in your online business, when you can put in $1 and get back out two, that's when you can scale your online business. And that's why paid traffic is the best way, because it really can help you grow, and it can help you scale non-stop. It's scalable. Is less time consuming. And that's why you want to go. I recommend highly paid traffic. You can grow bigger, much faster. In internet marketing, you need to build a list of audience. So Dan Kennedy says building your herd. Now that doesn't mean it's not a bad thing, but all it means is a group of followers who you influence. In this business, you need the audience. You need to build a list of people who 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 admire you, who are inspired by you, and you need to build a list if you want to go and generate lots of money online. You gotta build a list of followers, right? Audience. Second, regular communication, daily email newsletter. So you got to communicate with your list on a daily basis. You got to send out daily email newsletter to them. Your list dies if you don't email them consistently. If you don't email your list for like 2-3 weeks, pretty much the email dies. If you email them only once a week, pretty much your emails dies. You got to be consistent on your communication, daily email newsletter, and I highly recommend you start sending out daily email to your list. Every single day, send out an email. And though the people that are doing well, they send out daily email newsletter. The best people that are making the most money online, they're sending out email on an everyday basis, every single day without missing a day. So every single day. Personality driven marketing, so you got to put your personality into it. Put your personality, put your character into it. Tell people a story. Kind of entertain them in a good way, even though I just don't agree with that. I think you're there to educate people, but if you can stay away from being boring, that's definitely going to help you with your marketing. If you can kind of educate and in the same time entertain, because people love to get entertained. Start building your list. Start small. So from the beginning, as soon as you start your online business, you want to focus on building the list. The more if you focus on building a list, you cannot go wrong. And every time you need money, you can just go and send the list to your email. And it's like having, some marketers refer to it as having your own cash machine, because you have a list of people who admire you, who get inspired by you, and whenever you send out and recommend the product to them, they go and buy it straight away, because they know, like, and trust you. And now these people are interested because, and if you need to generate income, and then you'll just go and email them. And start small. No marketer or a successful entrepreneur ever started from having a massive list. Everybody starts small. Started maybe 10 emails a day, 20, 30, 100, 1,000, 5,000, and start small. So start where you are, from where you are, and you do it slowly. And again, you need to have a personality. So put your personality character into it. The best marketers polarize their audience. In other words, piss off their audience, like 90% of them, and there will be 5% who love them and do anything with them and admire them. So the best marketers, they polarize their audience. Now, that's not good. That's not to say go and piss off your audience just for the fun of it. But these people have strong character. You either love me or hate me, and that's the attitude you want to have in your business. If you have a strong character, people know from the start and straight away, I either like this person or I don't. So really simple here. And you gotta have that strong character. Kinds of remind me of when you go out dating, uh, and you talk to the opposite sex. You want to really show them your personality. You want to really show them your personality, because the sooner they know your personality, the sooner they can decide if this person is for me or not. And then if it's not, next. If it is, then you're good to go. So you want to have that strong character, that strong personality. You want to have that polarized people. So they either love you, hate you, and the one that love you will stand there for you, will be there for you, and do whatever they will always be there for you, and they admire you, and they come to wherever you go. So have strong personality and go either way. Either they love you or hate you. That's all it is. That's really what you want to do. You don't really want to try to appeal with everyone. You just want a small portion, and those people will buy from you. So you don't want to appeal to everyone. You don't want to try to please everyone, because if you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing none. You want to appeal the small portion of your list who will admire you, inspire you, and they will buy from you. And that's why I say you need to have a strong personality. Now we get to personal and time management and focus. The people that really do well in this industry, in the make money online and entrepreneur, is the people that have focus and they have a good time management. And I'm going to show you and teach you exactly what you need to do in order to go and have a good time management and focus and being able to get things done. So in the beginning, like I said before, you want to focus on cash producing activity. So there are certain tasks out there that which are going to produce cash income, and there are certain tasks out there that's not going to produce income for you. Because for the cash to in order for you to build your business, you need to go and focus on your cash. You need to focus on that. Because for the cash to build your business and also to increase your confidence, you see, when you start out online, you want to focus on money bringing activities, because if you don't, your confidence is going to go down the drain. It's hard. You got to knock off that belief that this is impossible. The longer it takes to make it happen, the harder it will be psychological, and you start to doubt yourself. You want to focus on those cash generating activities, because those cash generating activities are going to help you get closer to where you want to go. The longer it takes to make it happen, the harder it will be. It's going to knock down your self esteem, and it will definitely be harder. So once you make a sale, you will snap out of that and you start to believe this is possible, and your confidence will increase. So that's why you want to focus on the activities that's going to generate money for you. It's no point just staying busy. You want to focus on the few activities that's going to help you. And I'm going to show you the 80-20 principle coming up in a couple of slides away. So don't focus on making 100,000 a month. Instead, focus on just 1,000 a month. Start small. Just focus on that first sale and make you so that you believe that this is possible before you go and generate and sell more. Most people that are watching this are won't do well because of personal time management and focus. The most people won't do well in this business because of the focus. They have no focus. They cannot do the right task. So in order for you to differentiate yourself and really to go well, you got to pay massive attention to this part, which is personal time management and focus. Like I said, most people don't do well because of this one thing, because they are not productive. They're just busy. You got to be productive, not just busy. What you should and shouldn't be focusing on, the difference between who do well and who don't. Like I said, what you focus on is absolutely critical to your success in this business. Is you got to focus on the right task, revenue producing activities. And I'm going to give you some examples here. Some of the example of revenue producing activities are writing an email to your list, promoting an offer, doing a sales webinar, generating new traffic, talking one-to-one to prospective buyers. So these lists, every day you wake up, you write an email to your list promoting an offer that you believe is going to help them. Every day you want to do that. Then you want to do a sales webinar, which hold some kind of web class, generate new traffic, going and placing ads online and generating traffic for your business. Then you want to talk one-to-one to prospective buyers on the phone or on the message or whatever. So one-to-one is very key here, especially when you're starting out. So this is the difference between what makes you successful and what doesn't make you successful. Now let me give you some example for non-revenue producing activities. Customer support, you can delegate that to someone else. It's not important. Even though customer service is absolutely critical and is an area that needs your full attention, and you want to make sure your customers are happy, but you want to kind of delegate that because you give it to someone else and make sure that they are doing a good job, but it's not a good use of your time to do that yourself. Or for example, going and watching info products, we have this tendency to go and to keep wanting to learn before going and apply. I think that comes from the school system, because we feel like we have to go and learn something and we need to do all this education and all these exams, um, in order to go and do well and be prepared, where in reality in business and entrepreneurship that doesn't work. In business and entrepreneurship, you have to go and take action first and learn second. So it's completely the other way around, and the people that focus on learning too much will not be able to succeed, because they're just focusing on more information, and they feel like they're never ready. So as an entrepreneur, switch it around. Start taking action first and then learn, because you will learn much more from taking action than um, if you just learning and learning and learning. Learning doesn't get you far. Action does. Another non-revenue producing activity is admin, bookkeeping, responding to emails. All of that rubbish is not going to help you grow your business. So you got to focus on the vital few. Now, this is absolutely key, and is the 80-20 principle, the vital few versus the trivial many. And this is the Pareto principle. The small percentage, the vital few, produces majority of the results. So I want you to write this part down. Write this part down, because this is critical for your success and is going to help you stand out from everybody else. That's going to help you succeed in your online business. So the 50-50 fallacy, spreading attention, assuming that hard work will be equally rewarded. We all tend to do that. We all tend to focus on, we think that being busy is going to get us far, when in reality being busy doesn't get us anywhere. What you need to focus on is to be productive. You need to focus on, what am I going to do today that's going to move my business forward? Every day you want to wake up and ask yourself, what is the one, two, three thing, maximum thing I can do today that's going to help move my business forward and help grow my business? Focus on 2 or 3 most important things to get done each day that will move your business forward. Now here it is. This is, I like this example quite a lot. If you look at this, you can see 20% of your effort produces 80% of your result. And here you can see that 80% of your that you can see that this is the other way around here. So you could just go and make yourself busy and make 80% effort here, but only create your 20% result. So you got to focus on those. You got to ask yourself, go back here. You got to ask yourself, what is the 2 or 3 most important thing to get done each day that will move my business forward? And you want to be focusing on that 20% effort that will create 80% of your result, rather than this. Rather than just looking busy and just going from one task to another and just doing everything and doing all of that stuff that's going to get you only 20% result. You want to focus on effort here where you can get 80% of the result. So ask yourself, what's the most important thing I need to do? What's going to move my business forward, and what's going to help me grow bigger? And focus on those things. The people that succeed and the people that don't focus on these things. So make sure you are watching that. Okay, I'm going to give you an example how you can find out if you're wasting your time and if you're really focusing on the right task. So I want you to write down what you're doing every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes, I want you to take a notepad and write down what you're doing every single 10 minutes. Every single 10 minutes, write down what you're doing. And look at it at the end of each day. Look at it at the end of each day, and you will soon realize and you will see a pattern. A lot of the things that you do is easy work. Don't move your business forward in any way. So a lot of the things that most of us are engaged in currently doesn't move our business forward in any way. It's just wasting time. And again, because look, you want to focus on the 20% that will produces 80% of your result, rather than vice versa and focusing on the effort and just looking busy, because it doesn't really gonna help you. Focusing on what moves you forward and be productive. Look, in your business, you are either swimming forward or treading water. There is no like maintenance. Look, maintaining. You either swimming forward or you are dying, basically. There is no a middle way. Treading water means you're just moving, you're just looking busy, and you're just pedaling with your feet, with your hand. And yes, you look busy and you look like you're getting a lot of things done, but in reality, you are not getting anything done. And if you look at that, you can see, for how long can you tread water? Not long. Soon you're going to drown and you're going to die. So it's same with your business. If you're treading water, soon you will drown and you will die, and you will not be able to grow your business. So you got to focus on those money producing activities, and on those tasks that's going to help your business grow, get bigger, and help more people. And that isn't just money, that is just any activities that's going to help you succeed into the future, and any activities that's going to help you go forward, rather than just treading water, because treading water is not going to be good for so long, and sooner or later you get tired and you will drown. In your business, if you focus on the right task, your business will die out. So you got to move your business forward. You're in control of the ship, and you got to do whatever necessary, and every day make sure you're doing the right task in order to move your business forward. And another thing I want you to realize is a startup is messy. So don't try to make everything so organized, so neat, because it's not going to happen. In a business, speed of implementation over perfection. So don't try to put so much order, making um, things good. Just focus on implementation and know that from chaos comes order. things will be messy first. There's a book, Ready, Fire, Aim, um, which is usually not Ready, Fire, Aim, is Aim, uh, Ready, Aim, Fire. But this is Ready, Fire, Aim, because in a business you have to uh, fire first and then you aim second. And that book is very good because in a business, if you want to go big and do very well, you have to fire first and then adjust second. And that's how you learn in business, and that's how you're going to go far. And that's why I talk about speed of implementation over perfection. From chaos comes order. You first take massive action, you things start to go wrong, and then you adjust along the way, and then you start creating system and fix things as along the way. Don't be afraid to take massive action. All the entrepreneurs have messy start. There's something that you cannot help. You just have to embrace it and just accept it and just know that it's going to be messy, and sooner or later it will fix. Just accept it. Don't think that it needs to be perfect. Just do it and it will fix itself. Now, you will be able to fix it, but from chaos comes order. So as you go on, you start to hire more people, you start to put in place system, and things will get cleaner and more organized. But to begin with, it's going to be messy and it's okay. Just embrace it, accept it, and just do what you can to go to take it to the next level. And this is how you're going to make most of your money and get to millions, is just accepting the fact and just taking action regardless and just building your plane as you're already going. Entrepreneurs, as an entrepreneur, you are building your plane as you're flying it. So think of it this way: you are building your plane in the air as you're flying it. And this is a very good example, and I really like this example. And this is very good. You're building your plane as you're flying it. So you're building it in the air and you're flying in the same time. And this is what the kind of mindset you want to have in your business, is to first embrace it. Now, don't be reckless, but just accept it. Do your things to make sure things go right, but embrace it and just accept it. In the beginning, things are messy, but as you build it up, it will get better. Like I said, from chaos comes order. In the beginning, it's going to be messy, but it will fix itself. You start to hire, bring in more system, it gets better, and after you get bigger and bigger. So slowly, things will get better, cleaner. But in the beginning, know that it will be messy, and just accept it and embrace it, and just go regardless of the messy, the chaos that is out there. Just keep on going and embrace it and try to enjoy it. And like I said this before, the education system we need to first go and learn, get all the answers first before we go and implement. And that's why we do all these tests to make us feel ready. In entrepreneurship and life, this does not work. You need to switch them around. You need to first take action and learn later. So in life and in entrepreneurship, thing doesn't work out. You cannot think your way through a problem, solution, or life. You have to act your way through it. And this is why it's so key to take action first, because you learn so much more from action than from learning. Now, you got to go learn some things first, but you will learn far more from taking action. You learn far more from what to do, what not to do, than just going out and just learning all of these things, because that's not going to help you as much. If you just focus on taking the action first, you will learn much more than just learning first. So it's critical you do that. In the beginning, your focus should be sales. It's about always being in a selling mode. All the best entrepreneurs always in promotion mode. Now, I give you an example of Richard Branson, Donald Trump, Jeff Bezos. All of these guys that successful billionaires, they're always in promotion mode, and they kind of dedicate their life, and they're always promoting their values, their product, their services, because they know how much value they bring into the table. And always be in promotion mode, always be promoting your business if you want to get to the top and become successful. Now, I want to clear a myth. How much time do I need to put into this? Time commitment to make millions of dollars in your chosen niche. Now, Richard Branson has a very good quote. I don't think of my work as work and play as play. It's all living. So I like this example because he doesn't, in order to go and do what you, in order to go and make millions and become successful, you cannot look at work as work and play as play. It's all living. It's all look. You should look at it as a big picture. You should look at it all as fun. Everything is fun. I'm doing this because I love to do it. I'm doing this because this is my life. You shouldn't think this is work and this is hard work and I don't want to do this. All this should be living. And the people that do very well, they don't look at their work as work. They look at their work as their passion, as their hobby, as what they look forward to. They love their work. It is possible to get to 10, 15, or even 20,000 a month working few hours a day if you work on the right task. Now, remember I said the 20% will bring 80% of the result, and you got to focus on the few important vital tasks rather than just focusing on the things that's not going to get you result. You can get to 20, 15, or even 20K a month working few hours a day on the right task. Now, this part is important. If you work on the right tasks, but if you want to take this to millions and millions of dollars, this need your dedication and full commitment. If you want to go on to make millions and millions and multi-millions in your online business, then you cannot just work 2 to 3 hours per day. It needs your full commitment. It needs your full attention. It needs you to work on it, and it needs your full focus. And you cannot do all of that and do all the other things you want in life. You have to choose. There is no work-life balance. That's just loads of crap. But you have to choose, sacrifice, make a decision, and you got to go in and do it. Because, like I said, there is no work-life balance. There's only doing what you love and making a choice and sacrificing to one thing and eliminating other things. Your focus, time, and energy are limited. So you can play here and there, but you need your full commitment if you want to get to millions. However, if you want to make a full-time living income, 10, 15, 20K a month, then you have no problem working a couple of hours a day on the right task. And again, if you look at this as a work, you will have a hard time getting result. Learn to love it. Make it one of your most important thing in your business. Now, for me, like, I love my business. It's like one of the main, if not the main thing in my life, is to do well in my business. Is my passion, is my full commitment, and I love it. And I don't look at it as hard work. I look at it as a play. I look at it, this is my life. I enjoy it. I'm gonna spend a lot of time in it, and I really do enjoy it. So you have to love what you do. Now, I know this is cliche and you heard that a lot, but really it's true, because it is hard. If you don't love it, you cannot push through all the hard time you will face, and I'm for sure you will definitely face a lot of them. We all have. So you gotta love it. Look at it as a play rather than hard work. The most valuable asset in this business is your relationship with your list. So the most valuable asset in the business is your relationship with your list. So that's, like I said, money comes from people. And you got to nourish that list every day, and you got to create a relationship with your list, because that's how people are going to buy from you. That's how they're going to trust you. You got to nourish your list. You got to put all your energy into your list of customers and buyers, and you got to really help them overcome their problem. You want to set aside time every day to nourish that relationship. So giving them value, helping them, emailing your list, whatever that takes to help them out. You have to email your list every day. It's a must to succeed. So I guess some people say, oh, I email only once a week, I email once every other day, I email once every 2 weeks, I email every 1 month. You're really wasting your time here. Your list dies if you don't email them. You got to email them consistently. Success is not something you do here and there. Success is something you do consistently if you want to succeed and get to the top. Focus on your Focus on really helping them and emailing your list every single day. Your list dies if you don't email them. The relationship between you and your list is not static, it's either improving or dying. So first you want to first give value and you want to get their attention and you want to be kind of polarizing them and educating them, and you want to kind of be entertaining in some ways as well, because if they get bored of your emails, they're going to stop reading your emails. So you got to keep it new, keep it interesting, keep it fun, so these people are keep opening and reading your emails. The relationship between you and your list is not static. So what that means is your relationship is either improving or is either dying. There is no middle, it's not static. So focus on nourishing it. Email your list every day to keep the relationship alive. I cannot express how important that is if you want to do well in this business. Focus on the things that move the business forward. Now, I mentioned this before, but it's so important, it's worth mentioning again. Ask yourself every day, what can I do today that moves the business forward? And every day ask yourself and come with your own answers. I give you a few examples of those important activities that you should focus on every day to take your business to the next level. And that one is emailing your list, two is creating new offers, three holding webinars, four on the phone with the prospects, and improving a sales letter or funnel, etc., etc. So focus on what moves your business forward. Sales and marketing is usually one of the things that's going to help you move your business forward. Another thing that I've not put here, which is absolutely key and critical, is improving your product or services every day. Because if your product is no good, you won't be able to grow and get bigger and do really well. So your product needs to be improved every day. Emailing your list, creating new offers, holding webinar, and things that will move your business forward is creating product, improving your old products, sales, email marketing. Any of these stuff are absolutely critical to go and grow your business and grow it to make it successful. Ask yourself, is this what I want? Most people probably want the money but not the lifestyle. If you want to get into a millions of dollars online, you have to ask yourself, is this really what I want? Ask yourself, do I really want this because of the lifestyle, or do I just want the money? You can do it and make decent living part-time for sure. Like I said, you can make 10, 15, 20K. But ask, do I want to go in all the way? Do I want to get into millions and millions of dollars? Because let me be honest with you, this is not for everyone. If you want to get to millions and millions, it's not for everyone. You might not be able, you not want the time commitment, the energy, the work that you need to put in it. And like I said, if you don't love it, you cannot do it because it's hard work. Because if you don't love it, you cannot solve those problems. You'll just not have the motivation to do so, or the energy or the discipline. So ask yourself, is this really what I want? Decide for yourself. Or do I just want to make a part-time income or a full-time living online? Learn to love it, get obsessed, and if you decided to go all the way, go all the way. Do not back out halfway. Like I said again, you can make 10 to 20 a month doing this few hours a week if you have other commitments, but you can't make millions and millions. That take much more work and more commitment. So you got to ask yourself, do I want to go in all the way? Do I want to just create a full-time income and do this, or do I want to go all the way and get into millions? Because if you want to get to millions, it takes much work. And your environment is absolutely critical. You cannot grow this business if you're just sitting in your living room, front of the TV, and just having your laptop on your lap and just pressing a few buttons. That's not gonna happen. You got to take your business dead serious. You got to treat it like a job. You got to treat it like a business, like you just opened up a some kind of physical business where it takes your full commitment. If you want to succeed in your online business, then you got to focus on the taking it very seriously, because we sometimes it's so easy, because we feel like it's on the laptop, we don't really take it seriously, because you think this is kind of a play. But if you want to succeed, take your business seriously, treat it like a business or at least a job. And the way to do that is hire an office, make commitment, or have a good decent office at home where you can go to work and take it dead serious. So if you have problem and you sit in front of the TV and you have problem doing it, then it's better to hire a rent office, or having a home office where you are in an environment where you are focused and you are fully committed to that. So it's critical for you to have an environment where it's going to help you succeed. And that will be the best decision for you to make. You have to pay extra, but all of a sudden it will become serious. All of a sudden you're treating it like a business, and that's going to help you take it to the next level. Look, again, when you're trying to run a business in front of a TV in your living room, you're not really working. It's kind of a joke, and you know it. And if you're trying to build a business in front of a TV, it's not going to happen. So you got to focus on having the right environment and having a place where you can make it succeed, and take your work very, very serious. You need to take it very serious to get stuff done. Environment is very important. It has a big impact in your life and in your business. And one of the most important lessons to learn in your business is to don't rely on one thing. Now, this is from Dan Kennedy. For example, if you're relying on one traffic method or one merchant account, your business will go forever, because problem comes and you cannot avoid problems, and they tend to come when you're least expecting them to come. So you got to be prepared. In your business, you don't want to rely on one traffic method, you don't want to rely on one merchant account, and you have to always think about backup and how you can back your business up in case things will go wrong, because the problem will come for some reason and you cannot help it. So always think long term, and always have like Dan Kennedy says, if you don't know who that is, that's one of the marketing legends um, um, in this business who I learned a lot from. And he says that you need to back up everything. So you need to have a second backup for everything. Okay. And final point, the most important, is enjoy the journey, the challenge to start and run an online business. It's one of the greatest privileges you will go through. Look, this is not going to be easy if you're starting out. There's a lot of missing parts. You need to learn, figure out things, and you need to learn the patterns, and you need to fix your mindset. And I don't really want to put you off telling you all of these, but that's the truth and the reality of it. And if it was easy, everybody would have gone and do it, but it's hard. And that's what differentiates you and make you more succeed. Why do you want it to be easy anyway? Why should it be easy? It should be hard, because that's how it differentiates the people that succeed and don't. It shouldn't be easy, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. It has to be hard. And know that the struggle is not a burden, it's a privilege. Know that we are very lucky to live in this time and age. We have access to internet, and we are able to reach almost everybody in our planet. Not long ago, 100 years ago, this wasn't the case, and you couldn't go and build a business like that. Times were different back then, and only for the past like 100 years, 50 years, our technology has really come so far that we can able to start all these opportunity around us. And with the internet in place, we are so lucky to be alive at this time and age, because in this time and age, we the best time and age ever before to be able to ever be alive, because the technology is at its peak. When we have all this opportunity at our hand, we cannot really go wrong. And if we don't make it in this time and age, it really is because of our own fault. Just learn to enjoy it, have fun with it. Don't look at the struggle, look at the enjoyment, because this is a very good time to be alive. Okay, and this is about it really. This was the fundamental of succeeding in your business and starting online business. And really, if you want to succeed, know that, make a full commitment to yourself and tell yourself, I'm going to do this. And no matter how long it takes, you're going to stay in there to win. Okay, so this was the fundamental of internet marketing. And the final point was just to enjoy it and embrace it, because challenges will come. And going all the way, if you want time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, if you want to be able to live the kind of life you want and do the things you want with the people that you love, then why not struggle for a couple of years or a few years to get to the top, and so you can do what the hell ever you want to do in life. Why should it be easy where anyone can do it? Because it should be hard, because then it differentiates you and really give you the life you deserve, because you put all this time, energy into it, and you should be living a better life because you work harder and you had more commitment. In this life, you don't get what we want, you get what we deserve. So work a few years on your business so then you can take all your time you want in your life, and you want to chill, take it easy, and do whatever you want. Okay, so make a decision to start and go for it now. If you want to learn how I start an online business and how I go about making money online, I'm giving away another video that show you exactly how I'm making money online. And in that video, I'm going to go into more mechanical stuff and how you can start an online business from scratch, and how you can turn your passion into a business, and how you can start profiting from it. So all you gotta do is to scroll down, click on the link on the description. There's one link there. If you click on that one link, it will take you to another page where I give you full access into that video, and I show you exact step by step on how I make money online and how I go about my online business. I show you everything from A to Z. I show you how to do market research. I will show you how to create your own product. I'll tell you how you can go and do email marketing. I will show you how to choose other people's product, affiliate marketing, all of that stuff. I will show you exactly what it needs to make it happen. So go on the link below, click on that link, and get that video instantly. So thank you again. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, because I will be sharing many more contents about how to succeed in your business and in life. So thank you for taking time to watch this video. Please also leave a comment below if you liked it, and also if you have any questions, and I will be glad to answer them. Thanks again, and until next time, take care.